Alright, I'm back in China, and on my last video I said I was going to film my FX10 rebuild, blah blah blah. My ex-brother-in-law took that car from my parents' basement, so I couldn't do that, so screw you, ex-brother-in-law.
You know what you did.
Anyway, so no FX10, so it's been about a month, 3 weeks since I did a video, but while I was away, some things arrived, and this big box I got here on the floor is one of them. So that's what we're going to look at today. So we're going to do this on the floor because this is so big. You probably know what's coming. Probably because I put it in the thumbnail. But yeah, it is a Losi, and the box was soaking wet when it came. It's been packing taped around again, and my cat has been playing with it. So hopefully it's all in good shape. So let's open up this big Losi box. Now I did pre-order this. Some people are saying they haven't gotten theirs yet. I could have got mine sooner, but I wasn't here. So, well, it was here, but I wasn't here. So I guess I got it. It just didn't get me. Now I'm really excited about this because it's a motorcycle, and I have a couple. So there we go. Let's flip her around so you can kind of see. It's a huge box. There's that 1/4 scale Promoto MX. Oh, she is heavy. Let's stand up and pull it out. Alright. So, here we go. It's kind of opened already. Let's slide it back in. Take a look at the box. You got the red one on the front, which is what is inside, I believe. And we see some pictures on this side of different Promoto race bikes. Look at the back. We have the whole bike here. And we have our spinning motor here to keep it upright. Metal shocks. Springs in front, I don't know if they have any oil. The motor to run it, chain drive, wheelie wheels, bend up rear, mud flap, controller, stand, etc. Lots of good stuff. I'm sure you can find that online. So this side has another picture of the bike. Top has a picture of the electrical parts and the Spectrum 5000 milliamp battery, which I don't have. I'm going to see what fits in this. And yeah, I think that's it. The bottom has some writing. So let's open it up. And there we go. We have some cardboard. Let's pull that out. Well packaged. Alright, so the bike is in here, and it's in plastic, a big plastic bag. So it is big. Oh my god, it is bigger than I expected. So, there's the bike in plastic. Let's just set that down. What else do we got? We got some chain oil, always good to get. We got a bike stand. We have some foam, probably for the battery. Looks like some servo metal rings, some variable suspension mounts or something. We got some tools. quite a good tool set actually. And some nails. I don't know what the nails are for. There's a couple nails in there. But we get screws and wrenches and nails. We got our batteries for the controller. Our manual, which to me looks to have been taped to something and came loose. But we got the manual, quick start guide, and over here we have the Spectrum controller. And it's a very nice one, and it's special for this bike. It has a flywheel on and off, the thing that spins around and holds it up. So that's cool, and it's labeled MSX Promoto, so you won't confuse it with your other radios, which is nice. Clicky switch there. Alright, and the coolest thing is it has a bike wheel. I think that's kind of neat. Make it special. That's a DX3. Alright, so that's all that's in the box. Now, oops, it's time to debag the bike. Oh my god, it's so big. And now I'm putting this on YouTube, and I'm going to say, when you see it on YouTube, you don't really see how big it is. And now I see it in real life. I can see my hands are quite big, so maybe we'll do a side-by-side comparison with some other vehicles, and then you'll get to see how big it is. But there we go. Now my rear plastic brake, which doesn't do anything, is already kind of scraped, unfortunately. There's the bike. Here's the rider. Nice, he's all kind of rubbery. He comes apart. I think there's a screw or a pin. Yeah, he comes apart. Alright, so that's what you get in the box. Now, there's lots of... Oh, and this is the starting stand. If you need something to start it, let's just put it in that. Like that would open out a bit. Oh, that's what the nails are for. So the nails, you can put the nails in here, and then when it takes off, it doesn't spin the stand away. Aha, makes sense. So those nails that came in the bag here, it's like, why are there nails? Those nails go through these holes, and they keep the starting gate stable. So maybe we'll try to use that later. All right, let's put it in the starting gate. So it stands up there. We'll drop the camera a bit and get a good view of that. Okay, so there's the Promoto. RC bike, and let's do a size comparison. Well, to get a good idea of the size comparison, I thought we'd compare it to another Losi product everyone's quite familiar with, the LMT. So as you can see, a little closer together, the bike is huge. In fact, let's just flip this around, put this one on this side, move our little LMT over there. You'll actually see the wheels on the bike are bigger than the LMT's, bigger diameter, not bigger width. But yeah, that really shows you the size of this bike. So if you don't got one and you think about getting one, you wonder how big it is, it's hella big. So I got the red one. I'd ordered the blue one, but then I got the red one. So I like the red one. I like his yellow suit, which you can change if you're into dressing dolls. Pretty cool. The handlebars don't move, but we get a servo moving the front wheel. So kind of like my Cafe Racer, which is a much smaller bike. Now, the one thing I'm worried about is maybe I don't have enough space. And that always kills me when I buy something. I have a few rigs I can't run because I lack the space. This may take some space. Depends on how slow I can turn it. Bikes typically have to move pretty quick to turn, and they turn in big arcs. If you watch my other bike videos, you'll have seen that. And this is a big bike, so I assume it's a bigger arc, but we'll see. But yeah, impressive. Impressive. It is a huge bike. There, that's a good picture. That's a good size. All right, we might as well take a quick look at what comes in this package here. We have some more decals. So I guess you can change the style slightly. Some Losi decals. And we have some option tires. The Promoto, Supermoto ones, I think, look pretty cool. The slicks. And Losi is selling some carbon plates and aluminum rear triangle, I guess, or rear swing arm, and some different hubs and different mud flaps, etc. So nice. I know GPM is already advertising on Facebook anyway. GPM is advertising a bunch of metal upgrades, including this plate up front that could break on bad crashes, and the rear swing arm and discs and wheels. So I'm gonna have probably a future video. I will buy a bunch of GPM stuff. We have a bunch of numbers. This just looks white, but it's all numbers, so you can number plate it, different numbers. So I guess that's what these decals are for. So you can cover up the 23, and you can use your own number plate if you're actually going to be racing with some people. That's cool. So that just goes on there. Throw your numbers on. The quick start guide. Learn how to ride your bike. Ah, yeah, I need that connector. I might have to buy a new battery. I want to take this out even though it's raining. Yeah, I don't know if I have a battery with the connector that fits. Ah, okay. I'll have to find out the size of the battery, and then we will get a connector. So this is a instruction manual. Gives lots of important instructions, etc. So no teardown though. Oh wait, the back. We have teardown of all the parts. That's cool. Alright, so that's a manual. But yeah, the battery. So I need a battery for this. And it takes the standard, I forget what they call these Spectrum ones, but they're like EC or IC5, I think. Anyway, there's another connector that fits, and I have batteries that will fit the connector. I just don't know if they'll fit the battery slot. So I'm going to open it up here, pull out this pin on the back, bend that up, pull down, and I don't know what size of battery is going to fit in there. So the battery goes in under the seat. I want to go look for batteries and see if we get something that will fit. Oh man, what a trial for batteries. I did find a 3S cell that is really thin. I'm curious, will a 3S fit? Almost. Almost. No, not even a thin 3S will fit. So I have this pack I have for Tamiya's, which I don't think is quite ideal, but it's the only one I have wires coming out of the end. I have some smaller ones, but okay, we finally get a battery that fits, but I don't have a connector. Alright, so I think I'm gonna have to buy new batteries. This little 4,000 milliamp one, I might be able to make an adapter for it to work, but before I can ride this ride this. I think I needed batteries. Anyway, guys, this looks really exciting. Be aware you need the battery that will fit it. Kind of oversight on my part. Not getting that in advance, I guess you might say. Let's just close that up. There we go. But it looks really, really cool. There's a bunch of other channels where everyone got theirs before me, even though I thought I would get it first. I love that it comes with the wheels for turning. Even though they look kind of goofy, bikes can be very hard to drive. And everything I've seen online, this seems to be like an easy one. So compared to my two other bikes, this one seems to be like an easy one. So that's all for the unboxing. You see what's in it. I think it's really, really awesome. I got a jump. So I want to jump this bike, so I actually have a ramp to jump it with, but first I need a battery, and I'm hoping I have enough space. I might have to go out in the public roads of Shanghai and drive this around in the street. We will see. So that's all for today. Very impressive. Nice big bike. Catch you next time.